Hello, and welcome back to Speak English Daily.
Hi, everyone. We are very happy to see you here today.
Hello, and welcome back to Speak English Daily. I'm Anna.
And I'm Mike, and today feels a little different. I'm slightly nervous already.
That's a good sign. It means your mouth is about to do some serious work.
My mouth is not ready for a workout. I thought we were just talking.
We are talking, but we're also training. Today we're going to improve your English pronunciation using tongue twisters.
Ah, those tricky sentences that make you feel like your tongue is fighting your brain?
Yes, those. And there's a reason they feel that way. Tongue twisters push your mouth to move in ways it's not used to. They train your muscles to produce English sounds more clearly.
So this is like going to the gym, but for speaking.
That's a perfect way to think about it. When you practice regularly, your mouth becomes stronger and more flexible. Sounds that felt difficult before start to feel natural.
I like that idea. Because honestly, sometimes I know the word, but I still struggle to say it clearly.
That's very common, and it's not about intelligence or vocabulary, it's about muscle memory. Your mouth needs practice, just like your brain does.
That actually makes me feel better. So I'm not just bad at pronunciation, I just haven't trained enough.
Right, and today we're going to change that, step by step.
Okay, I'm ready, I think.
Before we jump into the difficult sounds, we need to warm up your mouth.
Warm up, like stretching before exercise?
Yes, if you skip the warm-up, everything feels harder. So let's make this easy and relaxed.
Okay, what do I do?
First, open your mouth wide, like you're very tired and about to yawn.
Oh, that actually feels nice.
Now, close it slowly. Don't rush. Let your jaw relax.
Okay, that feels a bit strange, but also kind of good.
Do that 2 more times.
All right, open and close. Open and close. My jaw feels looser already.
Good. That's what we want. Now, let's wake up your tongue.
This sounds funny already.
Move your tongue around inside your mouth. Touch your cheeks. Touch the top of your mouth. Touch behind your teeth.
Wow, I never realized how lazy my tongue is.
Most people don't think about it, but your tongue does most of the work when you speak English.
I can feel that now. It's like it's waking up.
That's the goal. Now, let's try a simple tongue twister to get you started.
Okay, I'm a little scared.
Don't worry, this one is easy. Just listen first.
Okay.
Red leather, yellow leather.
That sounds simple.
It sounds simple. Try saying it slowly.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Good. Now say it again, but keep your mouth relaxed.
Red leather, yellow leather. Oh, that second leather felt weird.
That's normal. Your mouth is adjusting to new movements.
Yeah, I can feel that. It's like my tongue is trying to keep up.
Try it one more time, slow and clear.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Much better. You're already more aware of your mouth.
I didn't expect such a small sentence to feel like this.
That's the power of tongue twisters. They look simple, but they challenge your control.
I can see that. It's not just speaking, it's focused speaking.
That's a great way to describe it. And when you practice like this, your everyday speech improves without you even noticing.
That sounds encouraging. So if I keep doing this, speaking will feel easier.
Yes. In a few days, you'll notice that words come out more smoothly. Your pronunciation becomes more clear.
I want that. I really do.
And you will get there. Just stay patient and keep practicing.
Okay, I'm starting to feel more confident now.
We're going to focus on a sound that causes problems for a lot of learners, the English R sound.
Yeah, I've heard people say this one is tricky. I'm already a bit worried.
That's completely normal. The R sound in English is very different from many other languages. And here's the interesting part. Your tongue doesn't touch anything when you make this sound.
Wait, really? It doesn't touch the teeth or the top of the mouth?
That's right. In many languages, the tongue taps or touches something, but in English, it stays slightly back and curved.
That feels unnatural already. My instinct is to touch something.
Exactly. That instinct is what we need to retrain. So let's go step by step. First, relax your mouth.
Okay, relaxed.
Now, gently curl your tongue back a little. Not too much, just enough to create a small curve.
Like this?
Yes, but make sure your tongue is not touching the roof of your mouth.
Oh, mine was touching a little.
Try to pull it back just slightly so there's space.
Okay, now it feels like it's floating.
That's a good way to describe it. Now, make the R sound.
That feels strange.
It should feel new. That means you're doing something different, and that's good.
I can hear the difference too. It sounds more like English.
Great. Now, let's try a simple sentence. Listen first.
Okay,
Red roses are really beautiful.
that has a lot of R sounds in it.
Yes, and that's why it's useful. Now say it slowly.
Red roses are really beautiful.
Good. Pay attention to your tongue. Keep it curved and relaxed.
I'm trying, but sometimes it wants to move forward.
That's fine. Just bring it back each time. Try again.
Red roses are really beautiful.
That was smoother. Did you feel the difference?
Yeah, it felt more controlled this time.
That's what we're aiming for. Let's try another one.
Go ahead.
Read and write the right answer.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of R sounds close together.
Yes, and that forces your tongue to stay in the correct position.
Okay, let me try. Read and write the right answer.
Not bad. Slow it down just a little.
Read and write the right answer.
Much better. You're giving your mouth time to adjust.
I can feel my tongue working harder than usual.
That's the training happening. Now, let's try a tongue twister.
Here we go.
Listen carefully. Round and round the rough road the rabbit ran.
That sounds intense.
It is, but take it step by step. Try it slowly.
Round and round the rough road the rabbit ran.
Okay, good start. Keep your tongue curved and don't rush.
Round and round the rough road the rabbit ran. Okay, that second round almost tripped me.
That's normal. These are designed to challenge you.
I can feel my brain and mouth trying to coordinate.
That connection is what improves your pronunciation. Try one more time.
Round and round the rough road the rabbit ran.
That was clear. Nice work. I won't lie, that felt like real effort. And that effort is what leads to improvement. Now let's move to another sound that many learners struggle with.
Let me guess, it's not going to be easier?
Not really, but it's very important. We're going to work on the TH sounds.
Oh no, those always confuse me.
You're not alone. English actually has 2 TH sounds, and they are quite different.
2? I thought it was just 1.
That's a common assumption. Let's break it down. The first TH sound is in words like this, that, these, and those.
Okay, I know those words.
When you say them, your throat vibrates slightly.
Vibrates? How do I check that?
Put your hand gently on your throat and say the word this.
This. Oh, I can feel something.
That vibration means your vocal cords are active. This is called a voiced sound.
Interesting. I never noticed that before.
Now let's look at the second type. Words like think, thank, and 30.
Those feel different already.
Yes, because this time there is no vibration. It's just air coming out.
Let me try. Think. Yeah, I don't feel anything in my throat.
Perfect. That's an unvoiced sound. So the main difference is vibration versus no vibration.
That actually makes it clearer in my mind.
Good. Now let's talk about the mouth position. For both sounds, your tongue goes between your teeth.
Between the teeth. That always feels awkward.
It does at first, but don't bite your tongue. Just rest it gently between your teeth.
Okay, I'll try.
Let's practice the first type, the voiced TH. Repeat after me. This and that, and these and those.
This and that, and these and those.
Feel the vibration.
Yeah, I can feel it now. It's subtle, but it's there.
Good. Try it again a bit more smoothly.
This and that, and these and those.
Much better. Now let's move to the second type, no vibration this time. Repeat after me. I think 30 people thought about it.
I think 30 people thought about it. Wow, that feels harder.
It is because your tongue has to stay in position while air flows out.
I notice I keep pulling my tongue back too quickly.
Try to keep it forward just a bit longer. Say it slowly.
I think 30 people thought about it.
That's improved. You're controlling the airflow better.
This is more technical than I expected.
Pronunciation often is, but once your muscles learn it, it becomes automatic.
I hope so, because right now I have to think about every sound.
That's part of the process. Now let's combine both types in one sentence.
Okay, this should be interesting.
Listen first. The 30 thieves thought they saw something.
That sounds complicated.
It is, but take it slowly. Try it.
The 30 thieves thought they saw something.
Not bad. Let's slow it down and focus on each TH sound.
The 30 thieves thought they saw something.
Good. You're switching between voiced and unvoiced sounds.
Yeah, I can feel the difference now. Some sounds vibrate, others don't.
That awareness is very important. Try it one more time, a bit more naturally.
The 30 thieves thought they saw something.
That was clear. You're improving already.
Honestly, I didn't think I could say that sentence properly.
And now you just did. That's progress.
It feels satisfying, like I unlocked something.
That's a great way to put it. Every sound you master makes speaking easier.
I'm starting to believe that.
Good, because we're going to keep building on this.
Fine, I'm ready for the next challenge.
Now we're moving into a pair of sounds that can completely change the meaning of a word if you mix them up. W and V.
Yeah, I've heard this before, like wine and vine, right?
Exactly. Those two words sound very different to a native speaker, but for many learners, they sound almost the same.
I think I've made that mistake before, and people looked confused.
That happens, but once you understand how these sounds are made, it becomes much easier to control them.
Okay, I'm listening carefully.
Let's start with the W sound. For W, both of your lips come together and form a round shape.
Like I'm about to whistle?
Yes, that's a great comparison. Your lips should be rounded and slightly pushed forward.
All right, I can feel that.
Now try making the sound W.
W, w. Okay, that feels smooth.
Good. Notice how your teeth are not involved at all.
Yeah, it's just the lips.
Now let's look at the V sound. This one is very different. Your bottom lip touches your top teeth.
Oh, so the teeth are involved now.
Yes. Gently press your bottom lip against your top teeth and make the sound V.
V. Oh, that feels completely different.
It should. You might even feel a slight vibration.
Yeah, I can feel that buzzing feeling.
That's correct. So remember, W uses both lips and V uses lip and teeth.
That's actually a clear difference. I never thought about it that way.
Now let's practice them separately. First, W sounds. Repeat after me. We walked west while the wind was strong.
We walked west while the wind was strong.
Good. Keep your lips rounded for each W.
I think I lost the shape on wind.
Try again and focus on your lips.
We walked west while the wind was strong.
Much better. Your lips stayed consistent that time.
I can feel how important that shape is.
Yes, small movements make a big difference. Now let's switch to V sounds. Repeat after me. Victor visited his village very often.
Victor visited his village very often.
Nice. Feel your bottom lip touching your top teeth each time.
Yeah, it's very active compared to W.
That's right. Try it once more, a bit slower.
Victor visited his village very often.
Good control. Now comes the challenging part, switching between W and V.
I had a feeling that was coming.
Listen first. We visited various places while wolves were walking.
That sounds like a trap.
It is, but it's a very useful one. Try it slowly.
We visited various places while wolves were walking.
Not bad at all. Focus on changing your mouth position quickly.
Yeah, I can feel the shift between lips and teeth.
Exactly. Try again with a bit more flow.
We visited various places while wolves were walking.
That was clear. You're managing the transition well.
That actually felt satisfying, like my mouth finally understood what to do.
That's a great sign. Now let's move to another important sound, the L sound.
I thought L was easy, but I'm guessing there's more to it.
There is. English has two types of L sounds, and most native speakers use them without thinking.
2 types? That's new to me.
The first type is at the beginning of words like love, light, and look.
Okay, those feel familiar.
For this sound, your tongue tip touches the area just behind your top teeth.
All right, I can feel that spot.
Keep your tongue there and make the L sound.
L. Okay, that feels natural.
Good. Now let's practice with a sentence. Repeat after me. Lucy likes to look at little lamp lights.
Lucy likes to look at little lamplights.
Nice. Your tongue stayed in the right position.
It feels controlled, but not too difficult.
That's because this type of L is quite clear and light. Now let's look at the second type.
Here comes the twist.
This type appears at the end of words like call, all, and full.
Those do sound a bit different.
Yes, your tongue tip still touches the same place, but the back of your tongue drops slightly.
Oh, that changes the sound.
It creates a deeper, heavier L sound.
Let me try. Call, all, full. Yeah, I can hear the difference.
Good. Now repeat after me. Paul will call all tall people.
Paul will call all tall people.
That was very clear. You're getting both the tongue tip and the deeper sound.
I can feel more movement in the back of my tongue now.
Exactly. That's the key difference. Now let's mix both types in one sentence.
All right, I'm ready.
Listen first. Little children like to play ball games.
That sounds smoother, but I know it's not easy.
Try it slowly.
Little children like to play ball games.
Good. You switched between the light and dark L sounds.
Yeah, I didn't even realize I was doing it at first.
That's because your brain is starting to connect the patterns.
That's actually exciting. It feels like things are clicking.
That's what happens with consistent practice. Try it one more time, naturally.
Little children like to play ball games.
That was smooth and clear.
I'm surprised. These sounds felt confusing at first, but now they make more sense.
And that confidence will keep growing as you continue.
I can feel it already.
All right, let's keep going. Now we're moving into another pair of sounds that many learners mix up, the S sound and the SH sound.
Yeah, I think I've confused those before. Sometimes people correct me and I don't even hear the difference.
That's very common. The difference is subtle, but once you feel it, it becomes much clearer.
Okay, help me feel it then.
Let's start with the S sound. For S, your tongue tip is close to the area just behind your top teeth.
So it's forward in the mouth.
Yes, very forward. And the air comes out in a thin, sharp stream.
Let me try. Yeah, that feels sharp.
Good. Now for the SH sound, your tongue moves slightly back.
So not as close to the teeth.
Exactly. And the air becomes wider and softer.
Shh. Oh wow, that does feel softer.
That's the key difference. S is sharp and narrow, SH is softer and wider.
I can feel the change in airflow. That's interesting.
Now let's practice S sounds first. Repeat after me. 6 small snakes sat in the sun.
6 small snakes sat in the sun.
Good. Keep that sharp airflow consistent.
I think I lost it a bit on snakes.
Try again and keep your tongue forward.
6 small snakes sat in the sun.
Much better. That sounded clearer.
Yeah, I can feel more control now.
Great. Now let's practice SH sounds. Repeat after me. She shops for shoes and shirts.
She shops for shoes and shirts.
Nice. Feel how your tongue stays slightly back.
Yeah, it feels more relaxed compared to S.
That's right. Try it one more time.
She shops for shoes and shirts.
Very good. Now let's mix both sounds together.
This is where it gets tricky, right?
Yes, but you're ready. Listen first. Susan's fish shop sells fresh fish dishes.
That's a lot happening in one sentence.
It is. Take it slowly.
Susan's fish shop sells fresh fish dishes.
Not bad at all. Focus on switching between the two sounds.
Yeah, I can feel my tongue moving forward and back.
Exactly. Try it again, a bit smoother.
Susan's fish shop sells fresh fish dishes.
That was clear and controlled.
That actually felt satisfying, like I managed something difficult.
You did, and now we're about to move into the most challenging part of today's practice.
I knew you were going to say that.
This section is not easy. Even advanced speakers struggle with these.
Okay, now I'm both excited and slightly scared.
That's the right mindset. These are designed to push your limits. Don't worry if you can't say them perfectly.
I appreciate that because I probably won't.
And that's okay. Let's start with a short one. Repeat after me. Red blood, blue blood.
Red blood, blue blood.
Now try saying it faster.
Red blood, blue blood. Red blood, blue blood. Oh wow, my mouth is getting confused.
That's the point. Your brain is trying to keep up with fast changes.
I can feel it slipping when I speed up.
That's normal. Now let's try another one. Listen carefully. The sixth sick sheep's sixth sheep is sick.
That already sounds impossible.
Take your time. Say it slowly.
The sixth sick sheep's sixth sheep is sick. Okay, that was messy.
That's fine. Break it into parts if you need to.
The sixth sick sheep's sixth sheep is sick. Yeah, that's really hard.
It's one of the most famous difficult tongue twisters.
I believe that. My tongue feels tied already.
Let's try a longer one. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Oh, I've heard this one before.
Yes, but saying it clearly is another challenge. Try it.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Okay, I rushed the middle.
Slow it down and keep your rhythm steady.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
That was much clearer. It's like my mouth wants to go fast, but I have to control it.
Exactly. Control is more important than speed.
That's a good reminder. Now, one final challenge. This one is known for being extremely difficult. Repeat after me. Pad kid, poured curd, pulled cod.
Pad kid, poured curd, pulled cod. What even is that sentence?
It's designed to challenge your mouth with unusual sound combinations.
I can feel that. Let me try again. Pad kid, poured curd, pulled cod. Wow, that's tough.
Try it one more time.
Pad kid, poured curd, pulled cod.
That was clearer. You're handling these challenges well.
I didn't expect to get through these, honestly.
And yet you did. That's something to be proud of.
Yeah, it feels like I pushed past my limits a bit.
That's where real progress happens. Now let's take a moment and reflect on what you've done today.
Honestly, it feels like my mouth went through a full workout.
That's a perfect description. You trained your tongue, your lips, your jaw, all the muscles involved in speaking.
And I can already feel a difference. Words feel a bit easier to say.
That's what happens after focused practice. Your muscles remember the movements.
So if I keep doing this, it will keep improving.
Yes, if you come back and practice regularly, these sounds will become natural.
How often should I do this?
Even once a week can make a big difference. The key is consistency.
That sounds manageable.
And over time, you'll notice something interesting. Words that felt difficult before will start to feel easy.
That's what I want. I want speaking to feel natural.
And you're on the right path. Just keep practicing, stay patient, and trust the process.
I think that's the hardest part, staying patient.
It is, but every small improvement adds up.
I can see that now.
You've done a great job today. This was not easy, but you stayed focused and kept going.
Thanks, and honestly, this was more fun than I expected.
That's important too. Learning should feel engaging.
Yeah, it didn't feel like a boring lesson.
Good. And remember, keep speaking English every day, even if it's just a little.
I will. I'm motivated now.
That's what we like to hear.
And to everyone listening, keep practicing with us.
We'll see you in the next episode.
See you next time.